Ouzo is without a doubt,
The grossest.
100% the absolute nastiest. I mean, Sambuca's pretty gross too,
Not a big fan of that either.
but Ouzo is horrible.
Yeah.
It is
terrible.
it's disgusting. Tried drinking it when I was young once, and that was the absolute last time. But I cannot stand black liquor.
I don't mean either. That's
So we're out.
yeah. That's
Yeah.
where I'm done.
Yeah, I'll just get
It's
a
weird.
get
That's
a bottle
weird,
of
what a
Repliment.
fucking flavor, huh?
Yeah.
Gross. Kenny, you like black licorice?
Somebody had to do it.
What?
Black licorice.
I think that's the natural flavor of licorice.
Yeah.
Like licorice plant. Like have you ever had that?
Yeah.
I mean, you don't have to get all racist about it. You know what
Yeah,
I mean?
he really did too. That Wainimi just came straight out of him, didn't it?
Welcome to Get Heavy Podcast. With your host, Craig Casamas and Big J Curran.
Hey, how do I sound?
You sound
Are you gonna bitch at me?
this close. I'm this close to just
Fucking never!
Hold on, let me crack this beer. All right. Are you good? Kenny, you rolling?
All right.
All right. Cheers. Sober J.
Yes. Yes.
You're looking good, though. Skin's
Hey,
looking
I feel
clear.
good, man. I feel really good. Honestly.
I'm surprised you're in such a good fucking spirits.
The first week was a motherfucker.
Maybe you're really not an alcoholic.
Well, I don't know. The fact that I want to drink every day still probably means I am.
You're just white knuckling it still?
Yeah, no,
All right, well,
not really.
that's
There's cannabis and mushrooms.
Oh, yeah, that's true. Yeah, I got you.
Yeah.
I don't know, man. I don't know what the fuck happened to me today, but I just literally in the last hour, I just was like, had a fucking great day with my kid, had lunch with Scheimer, fucking fine, had a couple beers, it was like great. And then I get a fucking call from Chris Perez, dude.
It's Cesar Chavez coming up
Oh,
this
it is?
weekend. Yeah, so
Oh, that's
he's
right. That's probably why.
excited.
Yeah,
You know, I
that's
mean,
true.
it is a lot like St. Patrick's Day, right?
I guess, is it?
No,
Yeah,
not at all.
no, not
Neither
at
is
all.
Cinco de Mayo.
Yeah. Yeah.
You know.
But anyway, this motherfucker
We're still
calls
trying to
him-
get them all deported. Why would we celebrate them,
Yeah.
Chris?
No, man, motherfucker. Chris Perez, major rager on the podcast many times.
Yes.
And good for him. The guy's going on a trip to fucking Greece.
Yes.
My people's land. And I guess he just called to fucking gloat about it. So he's probably at this point when it comes out, he's in the middle of his trip, and I hope he got dysentery on the boat. Honestly.
Yeah.
But just fucking put me in a mood, dude. Like, I think I looked at my bank account like right before he called, and that pissed me off. And then he calls me to fucking go tell me about the 14th fucking vacation he's gone on this year, and I'm like, why? And then he's asking me about a vacation that he wants to take with us in the end of summer, and I'm like, dude, you don't fucking ask me about vacations the day before you leave about vacations. Like, dude, you're pissing me off right now. I don't know what the fuck, man. Like, I'm over
Sounds
here
like
just,
you need a vacation.
I'm living fucking just out in the wind out here, dude. I got 3 kids up my ass. I can't fucking breathe. And this dickhead's gonna go spend fucking 14 days in Greece, the land of my fucking people. Fuck, dude. Fucking bullshit, man. I'm just like mad about it. And this is called jealousy, guys.
Yes,
This
yeah.
is pure 100, and I'm willing to admit it, and I'm fine, and I'm going to get over it because I'm a fucking child. But I will get over it.
Chris is gonna have so much.
He'll
fun,
have
bro.
so much fun, and God, I hope
really
he
is.
loses a fucking finger.
Something. I think that about him a lot, anyway. So, I know, he does landscaping, so I'm always thinking maybe
He must
he'll
fucking do
get his
something
finger
else,
caught
buddy.
in like a hedge
Because
or
he's going on
something.
vacation. Every time he posts a picture, it's somewhere not here.
Yeah.
With somebody that is not me. He's out
Yeah.
hanging out with his other friends, doing fun shit, not inviting me. And then he wants to act all jealous that I fucking didn't invite him to punk in the park at the fairgrounds of Ventura. Fuck.
Hey, how was that, man?
It was actually awesome, dude.
Yeah, it looked like it.
Yeah, it was a really good time.
The thing about that thing is, and it goes along with a lot of stuff around town, that the best part about it really is just going and seeing everybody and running into everybody that you know.
Yeah.
As far as the bands go, yeah,
You know what, though?
I really don't.
Yeah, I'm with
know.
you. Some of the bands, Pennywise, not a big fan, don't really give a shit. Handful of bands, don't give a shit. But it was, I got in actually through Warren, the guy who was on the podcast a couple weeks ago. He's in Manic Hispanic. So thank you, Warren. That was awesome. It took my son. Me and him had a great fucking time. Shot over there after work. But I'll tell you, there's the band Fear is an old fucking punk band, and Lee Ving is, the singer is 70 something possibly at this point. They fucking killed it, dude.
Which band?
Fear.
Oh,
Fear.
okay. Yeah, I've heard of Fear.
Yeah. Are they
the ones who do the 1, 2, 3, 4?
No.
No, who is that?
The Ramones?
No. I don't fucking know, man.
I love living in the city.
Yeah.
I love
Yeah. Okay.
That's
Yeah, it
Fear.
is. It is.
Anyway, so that was cool, man. To see Lee Ving, dude's voice is still fucking on it. Got to meet him. That was cool. Manic Hispanic fucking ripped. They were hands down like the best fucking band.
Yeah.
Right? And every song is a cover, but written Cholo style.
Dude,
you
I've
know
seen
what I
them
mean?
a couple of times. It's an
God,
awesome
they're so
show,
good,
man. Yeah.
And the Strung Out fucking killed it. Let's see who else. Oh, and then Suicidal Tendencies of all fucking bands. Ripped.
Yeah.
Fucking ripped, man.
I went and saw. I took my nephew to his first concert. Went to the House of Blues and saw Infectious Groove.
Oh, cool. Yeah.
And it was so much fun, man.
Yeah.
It was such a good show. You
Yeah.
know?
Yeah, so Robert Trujillo, the bass player for Metallica, he was in Infectious
Yeah.
Grooves. His son is playing with Suicidal now.
Oh shit.
His son
okay.
is like maybe 19 years old, dude.
But insane. Has to be insane, dude. Yeah.
Just shreds, like on another level shreds, you know what I mean? And that was really cool to see. I guess one of the guitar players in Suicidal was in a band called Dillinger Escape Plan, which is a fucking band that I used to watch back in the day. It was out of control. But they Mike, dude, he has so much energy for like whatever 60s he is. You know?
He's up there.
That dude fucking moves, man.
Yeah.
You know, it was really awesome to see him. And I had a good time. I mean, you know, just hanging out and saying hi, like you said, you know.
Dude, there's no reason I would ever want to go to that show other than
To say what up.
just to go see the people that are there, you know, because there's so many people that we're going to know there that are we got so many good people around town, you know. I mean, we really are lucky as far as like the crew of people we have around us are all pretty fucking cool.
Yeah.
And even the ones that aren't, we tolerate. Chris
Well,
Perez.
yeah, have fun in Greece, Chris.
Yeah.
Fucking going to the island of Crete, probably, which is where my
Whatever.
family's from, you fucking traitor. God, it's rude.
It is rude, dude.
Anyway, but no,
I'm
Punk in the
thinking
Park
when
was
he
awesome.
heard Greece, he didn't realize it was a place to go. I was thinking he was either going to lubricate his landscaping equipment or make a little extra dough while he was out there.
Yeah.
You know?
He's like, that's a lot of money for Greece.
Yeah.
Yeah.
KY is a lot cheaper.
Yeah. No, it's but Punk in the Park was cool, man. Had a good day.
Yeah.
Ended up getting home at like 7:00. That was 7:30, 8, maybe, whatever. Like not late, you know.
Yeah.
Crashed out. I was in bed by like 9:30, dude. It's perfect, and it was a beautiful fucking weekend in Ventura.
It was
Thank
outstanding.
God. I didn't realize how much I needed a nice weekend.
Yeah.
You know, with the
Just,
weather.
The weather was phenomenal. It was perfect. You know, I was trying to go for a ride, but
Oh, really?
I ended up doing a bunch of stuff on Saturday and hanging out with my brother, which was just a blast, man. We had so much fun. We just, you know, each ate a little mushroom square in the morning and then hung out and giggled and laughed and got shit done and talked shit. And yeah, it was a really good time, man. A lot of stuff, but the weather was, you know,
it was phenomenal, dude.
Yeah.
I
Friday, there's a Korean joint in Oxnard over off of Woolley called Sakura.
Okay.
And it's dynamite.
And it's Korean?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. And normally on Fridays, I'd get off work and on my way home, Christine was out of town, so I would have stopped at the Shores and had a couple of drinks and then went home and had some drinks. And so since I'm not drinking, I was like, you know what, I'm just going to go have dinner by myself at this Korean joint. Man, it was so fucking good. And then afterwards, the weather was nice when I was done, so I just went and walked around whatever that they call it, that big walkway behind it now. Kenny, what do they call
Where's
that?
this at?
Over at Seabridge. It's Seabridge. It's over on Woolley. They did this whole thing where they built up all these rich people homes and shit.
Oh, yeah,
and then-
okay. Yeah, it's like in the harbor. Or not in the harbor, but like
yeah,
a
it was
key,
a
another
beautiful,
type of keys.
beautiful
That's where the
walk
toppers
area.
is and all that
yeah,
shit? Yeah.
It was awesome, man.
Yeah, it's
Just
a nice
beautiful
little
way
area
to
down
start the weekend. And
Yeah,
the weather was just phenomenal.
Yeah, I didn't realize how much I needed like a nice sunny day.
Yeah,
I act like I'm not affected by it. I really do enjoy the rain, and I know we need it, but my coworker is like literally energized by the sun. Like you could see it. Like as rain comes, he gets like less and less energetic and shit. You know, and I'm pretty consistently unenergetic, but he fucking as soon as the sun comes out, dude, he gets all fired up. He's like, "Let's fucking go!" I'm like, "Hey, chill, dude. I've been doing shit all week. You're the one that's fucking diving here, dude."
It's,
you know?
Over the years, having grown up in Seattle when I was a kid,
Right.
I don't really care for the rain. Like
Yeah.
it doesn't.
I don't
it
blame you,
doesn't.
no.
It doesn't. Like if it's raining, it doesn't matter. I don't dislike it, but I prefer when it's not raining.
Right.
And then I've had friends over the years that have been like, "Oh, I'm moving to Oregon, or I'm moving to Seattle," or
Yeah.
I'm like, "Hey, man,
Good luck.
that rain is something special."
It really is.
I like the rain. No, you don't. You like what you know of the rain in California.
Right.
You don't know what it's like to be
4
overcast,
months.
wet.
Yeah.
Not. I mean, I don't know what it is anymore. But when I was a kid, you had 3 months of summer.
Right.
And that was it. And
Yeah.
it was like, come June, you got nice weather till about August, and then come September, you're right back in the shit.
Right,
For
right.
the next 9 months.
Yeah.
But yeah, everybody, with the exception of a couple of people, everybody I know that's moved up there has been like, nah.
Yeah. I've seen a lot of guys not handle it. You know
No.
what I mean? Not be able to handle it. 'Cause
Yeah.
it is, 6 months, 8 months out of the fucking year. Just complete fucking gray. You know?
Yeah.
You're like, fuck,
It's
man.
it's so
Yeah. But yeah, I didn't realize how much I needed a nice weekend. So.
well, good,
And then,
man.
of course,
and then Monday comes around and you turn back into a crabby little troll.
You know, it just the last fucking hour, man, just pissed me off. I don't know.
Thanks, Chris.
Yeah, it's not only Chris, but
Yeah,
it's
I know.
mostly him. Poor guy can't defend himself, can't say nothing.
He'll figure it out. I'm sure somehow
Yeah.
he'll come at us.
I told him if he brings me back Uzo, I'm gonna fuck him up.
Uzo is without a doubt,
grossest.
100% the absolute nastiest. I mean, Sambuca's pretty gross too,
Not a big fan of that either.
but Uzo is horrible.
Yeah.
It is
terrible.
it's disgusting. Tried drinking it when I was young once, and that was the absolute last time. But I cannot stand black liquor.
I don't mean either. That's
So we're out.
that's
Yeah.
where I'm done.
Yeah, I'll just get
It's
a
weird.
get
That's
a bottle
weird,
of
what a
Repliment.
fucking flavor, huh?
Yeah,
Gross. Kenny, you like black licorice?
Somebody had to do it.
What?
Black licorice.
I think that's the natural flavor of licorice.
yeah,
Like licorice plant. Like have you ever had that?
yeah,
I mean, you don't have to get all racist about it. You know what I
yeah.
mean?
He really did too. That Wainimi just came straight out of him, didn't it? Wow, Kenny, he didn't know that about you, bro.
Someone had
Man.
to do it. Like
The Wainimi in him just came out.
like the licorice
Yeah,
people. Were all,
somebody had to
You know
do-
what we need to do?
Somebody
Black
had to
licorice.
do it. Had to do the black.
Because the licorice plant, it's black. You know, it tastes like black licorice. It's gross. It's like ugh. Anyway, but I mean, yuck. What a fucking flavor, dude. I had someone tell me that they later in their life it switched and they started loving it. I was like,
Really?
who are you, man? What the fuck is that?
Did they smack their head really hard and
Yeah.
start speaking Chinese too?
Dude, have you seen that shit?
Yeah, it's crazy.
That is wild, man.
That is nuts, man. It makes. I mean,
See, Kenny,
You know?
this is why we need videos to pull up because
Oh, yeah.
that video of that lady that speaks Chinese or like in a Chinese accent, she's like a British lady, hit her head really fucking hard, or had a seizure or something, a stroke, something like that.
smacked her head. I'm pretty sure.
Is that what it was? Yeah.
Yeah.
And then she woke up from the hospital with an Asian accent too.
Or I mean, the guy that that smacked his head and all of a sudden was gay. You know, or started spending crazy amounts of money playing poker and stuff that never like had even been a part of their life to begin with. All of a sudden,
Yeah.
you know what I mean?
Yeah. Dude, can you imagine that? What the fuck?
Oh,
man?
I've thought about it a lot.
Yeah, I mean, being gay, yeah, I got it.
Well, no,
but like
either
just
way.
like you fucking hit your head, you wake up, you're all, I'm a different human.
Yeah.
Man. Fuck this.
I like cock. Yeah.
It's like,
Dude.
was it in there?
Yeah.
And it just like it smacked it out of you, or or it,
you know,
like, is it? That's a weird one. Does it
Yeah.
is gay happen in the brain, or does it happen in the fucking genes? I don't know. You know,
I have no idea. I know that it's not part of my genetics, and anybody that has that genetic and that's their thing, good for them.
yeah. Good Good for them.
Yeah.
I actually was talking to Scott today. 'Cause me and Scott were in some ridiculous argument. She started talking about some oil thing that she was up in arms about. And I'm like, look, dude, it doesn't matter. Like, well, yeah, I get it. Drilling for oil is terrible. Whatever. She's all up in arms. But then we got into the gender conversation again, right? And I was like, let me ask you a question here. How would you feel if, like, tomorrow I was like, you know what? I'm gay. I'm gay now. I'm leaving your mom. I'm gay. Fucking blah, blah, blah. She's like, well, I mean, I would be, like, sad, or whatever. But then also, like, I want you to do what you want. I'm like, cool. Cool story. All right, next question. How would you feel if I came out as gay and I left your mom and then abandoned you guys? And she's like, well, I'd be upset. And I'm like, so you hate gays? And she's like, no! I just got her into a whole fucking just to fuck with her. I'm like, well, dude, I mean, I'm trying to find myself. What if I decided I didn't want to be a dad anymore, Because I'm gay now. And she's like, oh, that doesn't have anything. I'm like, but it's the exact reason I left you guys. And I just got her fucking spinning, you know what I mean? It just tickled me so much,
Yeah.
Obviously, I would never abandon my kids, even though I was gay. But I might take a year off, dude. You know what I mean? To find myself.
Just to explore. Just to get out there. Yeah.
I just kept twisting
It's coming,
shit
you
around
guys.
her.
I
And it's like, oh god, it made me giggle so much all the way home, because she's half mad, half getting it. The other half of her is also not getting it. You know what I mean? And God, it just made me so fucking happy. But my kid is so fucking smart, man. God, my kids are smart. And also stupid, because I tried to have her spell ice cream in order. She wanted me to... She really wanted to get ice cream after school. And she was just being a shithead, because I honestly pissed her off. I poked her a bunch of times, got her mad. And then she's like, well, I want ice cream. And I'm like, spell it. If you can spell it right now, we'll get it. And she tanked it twice. I was like, well, it's over. So I don't know. I don't know how you're getting straight A's in school, kid. But you fucked up ice cream.
Was it just the pressure? Or?
I think she flipped the E and the A, in a panic, And I wasn't also not going to buy it anyway because we have a fucking fridge full of it. But, just the fucking...
Yeah, I got you.
You just got to piss them off, dude.
It's so much fun.
Yeah.
It really is. It's so much fucking fun, dude, just to send them into a spin.
I can see your brain just...
Yeah. God.
Oh, it just made me giggle, dude.
Yeah. So I had...
You got something kidding?
That makes me want to have kids just to...
Let's see, just to fuck with them.
Yeah.
You got to be good, though, you know what I mean? Like, my kids know I accept them for who they are.
Yep.
I don't give a fuck.
Not even a little bit.
And I told her today, and she's like, my Scout's kind of away from the whole gender thing. Like, she doesn't give a shit. She finds it as boring as I do now, you know what I mean? But I was like, look, man, if you meet someone and their top 3 most interesting things about them are their gender, their pronouns, and blah, blah, blah. I said, you just met the most boring human on fucking earth. You know what I mean? Like, so and she's like, I know, I get it.
Just find something to do.
But you just gotta, you gotta go through, at first, let them know you love them, accept them, don't give a shit, and then also start just picking at them, like a little scab.
So on Saturday when I had, did we talk about my daughter's birthday?
We did. Yeah.
We did, and the kids and the boys that were around there, and
you bailed out. And
just
yeah.
well, no, just the torment I put those boys through. Was just, but it's the same thing. Like I tortured them, but then I also hugged them and loved them and spoiled them, and you know what I mean. It was, the good uncle as well. But man, the torment, spicy foods or just discipline, just like, hey man, what are you doing, man? Stop acting like that, or there's consequences.
Yeah, man, the kids are weird. There's a weird Rosie was telling me about this article today that she read that's like, because I'm like tripping. My daughter's 15 years old. She has friends. She doesn't go out and do anything with them. You know what I mean? Like,
nobody does.
I know. And there was a whole article that my wife read about, like, this generation, especially like COVID. I can't blame everything on fucking COVID, but
nope.
You know what I mean? But, she's like, yeah, there's a whole pattern of like, because she has a bunch of coworkers that have teenagers too. And she's like, do your fucking teenagers like go do anything? And they're like, no, dude, they don't do shit together. They all have their little thing that they do. They talk to each other all day, all night long, but they don't like get out and go to the mall or do anything almost anymore. It's very weird.
it's kind of weird, but they also get told constantly,
Yeah. Don't fucking
don't go
breathe.
outside. It's not safe.
Yeah,
don't
it's
go to
true.
the mall by yourself. It's not safe. Don't do this by.
Right.
And then they're wondering why none of these kids, why
Wanna do
all of
anything.
these kids have anxiety.
Right.
All of these kids can't go into a store by themselves and buy a Coke because they have anxiety because their parents have been telling them,
Everything's going to kill them.
Yeah.
Every fucking minute.
Yeah.
Yeah, that makes sense.
We've talked about this, but the shit my dad would let us do, or it just wasn't even that he let us do.
Yeah.
He just didn't tell
Not
us
let you
not
do
to
it.
do
Yeah,
anything.
exactly.
You guys go have fun.
Yeah, your old man was the epitome of fuck around and find out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
Sure.
Exactly. And we did, and we learned, and we went outside and played. Hanging out with my friends in junior high and high school
Yeah.
was some of the funnest times I've ever had in my life, and some of the most stressful, scariest times I've ever had in my life.
Yeah.
You'd get in situations where you're like, uh-oh, we got in a little bit over our head. And then you'd be in situations where you're all just hanging out in a room with a case of Keystone and some brown weed,
Right.
looking at an algae-filled tank,
Totally.
laughing your asses off, just
Right.
talking shit to each other, man.
Yeah, it's very odd, man. I'm always telling her, like, tell her friends to come over, they go, we'll gladly drop them off. Scout's going to be driving in a fucking year, dude. And it's like, that was such a freedom for me to be able to get the fuck out, but I don't know. It's very
I had a
odd.
motorcycle
Yeah.
as soon as I got enough money to get a motorcycle.
Oh, really?
And then just every time I get pulled over, I'd play I didn't know you had to be that old. I thought because it was small enough motorcycle that I didn't have to have my license. And I did that for a while, and then they impounded it. But
Yeah.
but like
They're all, dude, it's a Harley. It's not 49 cc.
It was
Okay.
it was a Honda CB250.
Oh,
It was
okay,
a
there you
really
go.
cool little motorcycle.
Yeah.
But I could not wait
Mm-hmm.
to get my driver's license and to get out of the house and to be able to go do whatever we wanted
Yeah.
to do.
Because back then it was true fucking freedom. You know
Oh.
what I mean? Like,
And then you talk to the people who are above us, and they're like, well, you guys don't. Well, we still got it. Like, we got to
Right.
go do bonfires at Wainimi Beach.
right.
And that was, man, that was a good time. I mean, there's some wild stories that came out of it, but it was a lot of fun, and we got to do it. We got to hang out with our friends and learn,
I don't know, man. It's weird because I'm a parent that's like, go get the fuck out of the house. Go.
Yeah.
Go. Get out of the house, dude. Go do something. Go get in trouble. I would love to get a call from a cop.
Turn the TVs off.
They're fun. They do. I mean, King's hard to get off the fucking VR, but they're all fine.
Yeah.
They do pretty good. But it just, that whole, like, I'm gone, it's just weird. It's just very weird. It makes me wonder, like, this generation is probably going to be wild as fuck in their 20s, dude. You know what I mean? Like, I think
Hopefully.
a whole level of wild
Hopefully.
might be fucking dangerous.
You know?
Because they missed their fucking childhoods, according to them, probably, or whatever. But,
Well,
it's very weird.
see if they actually end up ever moving out of the house.
Oh, God, I can't wait.
Dude, you don't have only, 20 years to go?
I know. Yeah. Everything's gonna be okay. No, man. I really enjoy my kids, but man, I'd just love them to see them get out and do their thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Experience fucking life, man. You realize real quick it's not as fair as you had hoped it would be. You know?
When we were 9 and 10 years old, I remember the kids from the neighborhood. I don't remember us not doing it, where the kids in the neighborhood would get together and play. Mm-hmm. And we didn't play in somebody's front yard. We just went and played.
Sure. Yeah.
And we knew that you had to be, and I don't remember that not being a thing.
Right.
We go, like, take us to the lake and drop us off at the lake all day long.
Yeah. Yeah.
And never even, we'll be back later.
See you later, dude.
If not, you know how to walk home, right?
Right.
Because that definitely was a thing.
Well, yeah, your parents are like, at 6 o'clock, I'm going to be too drunk. So get yourself home, dude.
Yep.
That's what I'm
That
doing.
is real.
Yeah. Like, well, all right. I'll never forget when I got my license and my mom would call me to pick her up. You know what I mean? She's like, get over here, pick me up at the bar. I'm like, okay, fuck, dude. Any excuse to get out of the house, no problem.
Yep.
Wake up in the middle of the night, drive down, fucking grab her from the bar, her and her friends. then that's when you got the Jack in the Box and the fucking Taco Bell drive-through and all the fucking cool
And them
perks.
just talking
Just-
shit
yeah.
and loud and yep. I didn't have my license yet when my dad would call me and ask me to come pick him
yeah,
at the
yeah.
bar. Yeah.
Yeah, back then. I mean, did they even have licenses back then?
Yeah. But
50s,
you can get it at
50s.
14.
Oh, yeah. Oh, really?
In Washington, you can get your permit.
You can get your
permit
driver's
at-
license
You can
at
get your
14?
permit at 14 and
Oh,
start
wow.
driving. Yeah.
Damn.
But it's a different, like, you have to drive.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Like, I had to know how to drive because my dad and I would be out in the woods working and doing stuff. So
Yeah.
if something happened to him, I had to be able to drive him to the hospital if it was necessary. So
That's
I
true.
learned how to drive really, really, really young.
I got to drive at 10. That's when I started
Same-
driving.
yeah,
but
same
Yeah,
thing.
it's because I lived in the middle of fucking nowhere. But,
Yeah.
you know, it is what it is. What was it? Oh, dude. So I want to talk about this. Bert Kreischer.
Razzle dazzle, baby.
Razzle dazzle.
Oh, my God.
If you guys have not seen Bert Kreischer's new special, oh my God, go watch it. It's so fucking funny. Even Rosie, who finds him wildly annoying, and I, for a million reasons, understand why,
Yeah.
was dying, dude. Especially that whole last bit. You know what I mean?
Oh, yeah.
I don't want to give any of it away.
Yeah. The whole thing,
It's
though.
so fucking
I-
good, man. It's hands down the best special he's ever put out, for sure.
I've been running around all day today,
Mm-hmm.
and I had my Netflix up,
Okay.
and I kept listening to it
Did you?
all day long. And
Okay.
just going through it again. I think it's my third or
Oh,
fourth
wow.
time.
Yeah.
You know, I love the guy.
Dude,
I first watched him the first time he went on Joe Rogan,
Right.
whenever that was. The very first
and
time he
years
went on, I was like, I fucking like this dude, man. When he told that Russian mafia story.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
and,
it was like when he told the machine
yeah,
story.
when he told the machine story, and like I remember Joe telling him, "You got to do that one on stage,
Yeah.
man." You know, and then he told the people when he goes on stage and you're at his show, I want everybody to scream out the machine, the machine, the machine until he starts telling the story.
Right.
Okay,
Right.
and then people started doing it, and then obviously it's insanely huge,
Yeah.
but he's so quirky about stuff.
Yeah.
He is so much, he's just such a character and such a positive energy
Yeah.
that you can't help. I mean, I could see how he gets on people's nerves. He,
Oh, for
you know, I don't listen to his podcast anymore. You know, I listen to the Two Bears, One Cave one, but I
Sure.
quit listening to his, and I listened to his for a long time.
Yeah. He has, it's like, he hits a point sometimes where I can't listen to him.
Yeah.
But I've always been impressed by his specials.
He's insane.
And the fucking new one, dude, is
It's
so
incredible.
fucking funny. You know,
Yeah.
it's just, when he switched from that, like, joking to, like, storytelling, and now he's, like, really refined that shit. And that last bit is, like, 25 fucking minutes, dude.
It's so good.
You know, it's got a couple callbacks and all that stuff, and it's just so well done. And I know, like, he lives in a world of hyperbole, and it's, you know,
Yeah.
I'm sure it's exaggerated because that's exactly what he does. He exaggerates everything, but god damn, it was fucking sharp, dude.
Oh, yeah. I have specifically played that last bit for
Yeah.
people.
So
Just like, hey, let's skip through this stuff, although all of it was funny.
Yeah.
But let's skip through this and listen to this bit.
Right.
Because it's just too good, man.
It's
And
really
you could
good.
feel it when he was telling the story. You could feel that joy. I could, anyways. I could actually feel the joy of doing what he did. And just the joy of, oh, really? Really? All right. I got this. You know, I could totally see doing that.
Yeah.
You know, being like, oh, wait a minute. So because it's this, so then nobody's done that. So
Yeah. Yeah, no, man,
You
I
know?
get it. You know, and like I said, I don't want to give any. It just came out this week. I don't want to give any spoilers away. You got to watch it. I mean, if you can handle some pretty harsh, like, you know, it's all about his kids, and he calls them dummies like a million times. You know what I mean?
and
It's-
and
you know.
Leanne's accent.
yeah, he fucking destroys his wife. That's what actually Rosie was like. He's so mean to his wife. I'm like, look, dude, she's in on the joke.
Yeah.
She literally has a podcast about being married to him. Like,
Yeah.
they're fucking all in on it. You know
Yeah.
what I mean? Like, but it just that whole entire fucking the escape room is like from front to back. That whole
Yeah.
bit, man. Like, and it's so fucking funny because it's exactly how my family would react. It made me really want to take my mom into one of those because she fucking hates shit like that. My mom is Bert Kreischer in that situation.
Yeah.
She hates being trapped, hates having no way out, and it tickles me to a level that I can't fucking stand, dude. 'Cause
Yeah.
even when we're in like an elevator, I'll hit the fucking emergency stop button on her and shit, and just watch her fucking melt. She's like, just starts fucking losing it, dude. And that shit just makes me so goddamn happy, dude, when I see that stuff.
I can't do it. I'm not doing an escape room.
No?
No.
Dude, we should film some content in escape rooms.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
Yeah, we absolutely fucking should. And then bring my kids in to help.
Dude, yeah, we'll have exactly the same scenario going on. Absolutely, 100%.
Oh my God, it'd be so funny.
I'll be over there going, Scout, I need you over here with me, please.
She would do nothing to help
Oh,
you.
no, she wouldn't at all.
She'd make it
But she's definitely who I'd be looking
you and
towards.
my mom and me.
God.
It just fucking killed me, man. It's such a great
Back,
special.
oh, Jesus Christ, dude. Yeah, having somebody lock me into a room saying, okay, now get out would be like, it'd be, no.
You know? Not having it, huh?
No, not interested. Not even a little bit. No.
Let's do that. We need to do that, right, Kenny?
Yes.
Yeah.
I'm buying the tickets.
Yeah.
Hey.
Yes, please.
Yeah.
Pick the hardest level, too.
Start fucking kicking the door in. Fucking, yeah. Yeah. Get anxiety.
Okay. Would you rather be
Yeah.
in an escape room by yourself, trying to work your way out, knowing that there's weird shit going on around you, or in a sketchy ass neighborhood where you know you're not supposed to be, out in the open
Sketchy neighborhood.
all day?
Well, it's because I've grown up in sketchy neighborhoods,
Yeah.
so I can deal with it.
Right.
There's outs,
Yeah, sure. Maybe.
you know.
Maybe not.
Well,
Escape room, you just have to give up and wait the time.
yeah, but you're locked in.
Is that what it's the
It's
locking
locked
in part? Is
and
that
then
what it
not
is?
being able to like, it's the being locked in.
Is that what it is?
And I could manage it. I could, and I'd probably be pretty good at it because I'd pretty good at solving stuff like that. But there's no need for it. I'm not going to do it. you know, I mean, the locking myself into a room just doesn't. Actually, if I was locking myself in the room, but if somebody else has control,
Right.
and we're in this fucking room, and then something starts to go awry,
Yeah.
you know,
Yeah, that's
what
what I'm saying.
happens if something catches on fire and this person has a heart attack, and you're stuck in this room?
What happens
You know what
if
I
you're
mean?
walking through
If
the
me-
wrong
if
neighborhood
me
and
and
you got a
you-
fucking wrong colored T-shirt on, dude?
Yeah, but I could.
You feel like you can navigate that
I
better?
could probably navigate that. you know what I mean? I don't know how good it's
So
going to
you'd
go.
rather deal with the
but-
actual imaginary, unforeseen, fucking irrational fears than, or not those. You'd rather deal with the absolute, real, rational fears.
because I've dealt with them and I know how to deal with them.
Okay. Yeah.
You know, if you're in a sketchy neighborhood and somebody walks up to you and they come at you in a certain demeanor, you just react.
You know what's
you don't
up, yeah.
you don't you know, and if it's really sketchy and they're obviously really bad, you just start playing chef.
Right.
You know what I mean? Just start cutting stuff up, man.
But
Don't
if you
even
show up
play.
at someone's house and they show up in a trench coat, they open the door and they go, "Have you seen my mother?"
Dude, no, no. Fuck you and your mother. You know what I mean? We're good. I don't know where your mom's at all.
It's so funny.
You're out.
Do you have any like irrational fears? I mean, like real, like irrational. Like I have a whole thing with
Heights.
files, dude. Like nail files. They make me want to throw the fuck up, dude. I can't. Like filing my nails will make me like I get. That's my only one real thing where I'm like, yuck. Like I've had my toenails painted for 7 months now since Christmas. Well, what is it? What are you at? Month 4, 5, 4?
Yeah.
4 months. My toenails have been painted because my daughter painted them for Christmas, and she tried to get them off of the file, and I fucking almost kicked her in the head.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can't do bamboo straws, or I can't do non-plastic straws.
Oh, okay.
I can't do paper straws.
Just can't do it. Paper on teeth.
As soon as it even gets anywhere near my mouth,
Yeah.
I really want to punch somebody.
Yeah, isn't that weird?
Yeah,
man?
and heights.
oh, you're
When I went to, I don't know if we talked about when I went to the Grand Canyon.
we talked about it.
Yeah,
but
I
don't-
can't have anybody.
Like if someone were to fuck with you.
You can't get close enough to me to fuck with me, because in my head I'm constantly got the whole peripheral going
180
and
degrees.
anybody even kind of looks like they're doing.
God.
I wanted to hit Honey, and
Shit,
she
was
wasn't
with you.
And I even told her, I said, "Hey, You know, I just so you understand, like I'm not gonna, but
Okay.
I really want to just punch you in the side of the head. As soon as we get close to the edge and you come anywhere near me, I want to just knock you out. Like, and then I know you can't do anything. You know?
What? So, like, how much money would we have to pay to get on that sky bridge, the clear one?
No
that goes out
way,
onto
dude.
The platform.
No.
Kenny?
No.
Mark that one down.
Hey.
That's another one.
So that thing that I was talking about, getting caught up in the ghetto, and if
Mm-hmm.
something happens, you just turn into a chef. Get me near that bridge and try getting anywhere near me, Craig. Try getting anywhere near me. I would feel so bad for the kids because that's how bad the fear. I would.
really is that bad.
Dude.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, it would look like one of those videos you catch where the guy just starts knocking out everybody around him. You know, just start trying to break jaws, man.
Oh my god, that shit tickles me so much, man.
Oh.
You know, and like I said, I don't have a lot of those, man. Heights are. I mean, I get it. Doesn't fuck me up that much, you know what I mean? But yeah, I don't have many of those things.
Yeah, I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, the heights thing.
And
can see
I
that.
mean, I have
no
to
like
do
no cliff jumping for you, like
No, dude, that ain't never made sense to me
No,
ever.
never?
No, dude.
Oh,
no,
man.
for what?
for
Why?
the fun of jumping off some shit.
There's nothing fun about jumping off a perfectly good rock. You're on that rock
Into the
and get-
water.
No. Well,
what I'm saying.
maybe. No, like, but if it's the big, like, real cliff jump,
No, I'm talking to 20 feet, 15, 20 feet. You know what I
maybe
mean?
it
That's,
depends.
you know, the height of
as
my
I'm
house.
I'm older,
well,
no,
now, no
yeah,
way.
no way.
You threw
But
your
when I was-
shoulder
when
out
I was
fucking
younger,
reaching
dude,
for my kid today, dude.
it's because I didn't warm up.
So,
I got to warm up when I get around kids.
Yeah,
Man.
totally, man.
Yeah, I've never. When I was younger, I would do stuff, but even then, I made sure everybody else did it first, and then it was safe.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. So always have a guinea pig.
Yes,
For sure.
yeah.
Don't be the first
Yes.
asshole. You're in mind.
Yeah,
I've been
no.
watching so many videos on. There's been so many good videos of people, like, especially like big girls. Fucking. I've been posting a lot of them on the Instagram page, dude. Just big girls trying to jump off shit they should not be fucking jumping off.
Why?
It's that like overconfidence, like, you know, it's like that Lizzo factor, dude. You know, they're like, fucking, I got this, and you're like, your body's not built for running, dude.
No.
You know? Or balance, or
Yeah,
as soon as that choo-choo train gets moving, dude, it's not
there's no
gonna stop.
stopping it.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah, totally understand. I'm not doing it.
No, not happening.
No.
Jumping off cliffs, man. I mean, you know, the heights. They don't. I mean, I'm not. You know, I don't search them. Skydiving out of the question.
Is that a
For you.
question?
Yeah, no, not even
What the
close.
fuck are you going to jump out of a plane for?
Why wouldn't you?
I already have enough issues trying to get into the plane. Yeah. I'm definitely a Xanax and a cocktail before I get on a plane guy.
Yeah, it's
You
not
know.
good for parachuting.
I'm not parachuting shit unless I have to. There's no reason for it at all. None.
Oh man, I would do it.
I'm sure you would. There's a weight limit though, so
Yeah,
that's
I know.
out.
That's where I'm right above it.
Yeah.
Right, just
Yeah.
a kiss. Kiss above it, probably.
Yeah. You already look like you're wearing one of them squirrel suits.
Yeah. Yeah. I basically am. Yeah. Wait till I get all shredded, dude. Then I'm really gonna look like one.
Yeah. When if we're gonna lie, I mean when we get shredded, if
Yeah,
we're gonna start telling stories.
Yeah,
I mean,
we
if
are.
I get shredded, I'll jump out of a plane.
All right.
Yeah, fuck
Sounds
it.
good. Yeah,
But I
man,
got to
don't
be
know.
about 6% body fat.
6%. You're about 60%.
Oh,
right now.
dude, 36.
I'm probably 40. You know what I mean? Yeah, I don't know. It's so funny when you see people with like real irrational fucking fears. You know what I mean? You're like,
What is irrational about not wanting to jump out of a plane?
no, I get that one, but like you see, like some people got just some weird shit. Like they can't. They're like, nope.
Well, it's crazy, like the primal stuff. That's that
Yeah.
third eye stuff where is it the perennial?
Yep.
Where you have this insane fear of snakes.
Sure.
And you've never had a problem with snakes, like you've never been bit or no nothing, but you have this fear.
Like, nope.
Spiders.
Yeah.
Spiders is another one where like I don't like them. I can't even say I don't like them.
They don't bother you.
They don't bother me at all.
Yeah. Snakes, though?
No, I was a reptile specialist at a pet store.
Oh, you were?
Yeah,
didn't know that.
I don't care.
Sure.
If you think that a snake makes a good pet and you want a snake, have a snake.
Right.
Be responsible.
Sure.
Don't let it go like in the Everglades down in Florida.
Right.
Don't just let them go. But I don't. Why they're nasty. They don't do anything. They lay there. There's no affection to them. There's
Right.
no intelligence behind there.
Yeah.
And people that say there are, okay, whatever, man.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah.
Oh,
Wear your mask.
But do you know how fucking good a snake girl fucks? It's insane.
Yeah,
A girl that collects snakes, dude, is an
because
animal.
she's
sack.
wild.
Yeah,
She's already has
she's
that
like,
wild.
My snake loves me, and she's got fucking bite marks all over her arms and
Yeah,
shit.
I'm out.
And the track marks probably between her toes. You know what I mean?
Yeah, I'm
It's
good.
insane, dude.
I
Those
am
are fucking
good.
brutal, dude. Yeah, snake chicks are out of their minds.
Yeah,
I knew a few of them, and God bless them, dude.
no, I'm good.
God bless them. No, yeah, snakes. I don't give a shit about the animals. The only thing that really fucking made me think twice in nature was being around bears, dude. Bears will fuck me up. But that's it's not irrational. That's like you just see one and you're all, oh.
Yeah,
Because I have that like level of arrogance where I think I could possibly survive. You know what I mean? like it's gonna be like, oh, dude, this guy's crazy. You know what I mean? Like a bear gives a shit or something. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah, no.
like a bear has any idea of my like social rep and like my status in the world. You know what I mean? I'm like, do you know who I fucking am, dude? You know what I mean? Like,
And-
not that I'm anybody, but to a bear, I'm like, I'll fuck you up, dude.
but
I saw one in real life, and I was like, oh, it's not good, dude.
At
It
some
was like
point in time-
150-pound bear.
At some point in time, though, our ancestors, somewhere along the line, went, well, we got to kill that thing.
Yeah.
And so sharpen that stick and
run after
let's
it.
go kill this
Yeah.
giant. Like, we have to kill this, though.
Yeah.
And they didn't have guns. They did. Yeah.
We need to eat this thing.
Yeah. Yeah. I was thinking about that the other day. I was out on a ride and was just thinking, like, man, somebody had a bear coming at him and they had the cojones to fucking take a spear and hold it into the ground. And as that bear
hold the
charged,
ground, yeah.
like it went right through them
Right.
and they probably got smacked a couple times,
Yeah.
but they killed the bear.
Right.
Like, man.
That's fucking crazy.
Yeah.
That's a crazy.
Yeah. It almost makes you want to jump out of an airplane.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah. Yeah, it's a weird. I mean, the primal shit is wild, man. You know?
Yeah.
And then there's like the hoarders that shit in buckets. You know what I mean? Then there's that whole thing. You know
Dude,
what I mean? Which is
that
like, or like the people that eat fucking dish soap.
that is
You're like, what is wrong with you, dude?
There's such a mental thing going on with that.
Oh, it's pure
you know, yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah, it is. And in growing up as poor as we did,
Yeah.
I have an issue getting rid of stuff. It's not easy for me to do.
Oh, really?
I don't
Okay.
hoard things necessarily,
Yeah.
but
I get
it's
it. I'm the
really
same.
hard. Yeah,
I got
I mean,
records fucking everywhere. I got things I collect all the time. You know.
yeah. See little stupid shit that you're like, why am I?
Yeah.
Why did I?
Well, because when we're poor and you're young, you're lucky to get it. You know what I mean?
Oh,
or
yeah.
you really earned the thing. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so that's like that gets instilled in you as like a kid. Like, you know, my kids are weird about shit. Like they collect all kinds of weird stuff. You know, Scout especially is a little fucking hoarder.
Collected a scab.
Yeah, yeah, and your
fingernail.
fingernail.
Yeah.
Yeah. She's got some weird things about her, but you know, but my kid also has not grown up poor ever in her life. You know,
Yeah.
so I don't know what that is, but girls are always collect shit, dude. You know, my sister was like into sand for a long time. Like she would like wherever she went, she would get sand in like a bottle, and I'm like, fucking bullshit, dude.
Yeah.
But also, see how many hats I have. You know, you know what I mean? It's like
Valid point.
You should have seen Rosie's face when I came in from that con expo. I had like 15 new hats. She's like, "What the fuck, man?" I'm like, "I know.
Yeah.
I'm never gonna wear 95% of these."
I totally understand.
Yeah, but
You know, I got stacks. I got one whole wall above my dresser is just hats, and it's just different. They're on hooks, but it's 3 cowboy hats and all my caps and all just There's and then 3 or 4 stacks of just caps all stacked together. That it's and then shirts and shorts and.
Speaking of irrational fears, just to bring up Bert Kreischer again, did you watch him on Flagrant with the clown dude?
Man, no,
So, like,
I'm
Bert
gonna watch
Kreischer
it when
has,
I
like,
get
a
home.
massive fear of clowns and balloons, dude. And this made me laugh so hard because it came from Tom, who's his best friend. You know what I mean? So Andrew calls, and Andrew Schultz calls him and goes, "Hey, Bert's coming on the pod. What should we do to help him celebrate?" He's like, he fucking hates clowns and he hates balloons. And they're like, "Got you, bro." So they sneak a clown out on his chest, dude, and all these balloons, and you watched him physically break down, dude. Like that clown thing is a weird one to me. I don't get that shit.
Hey, I don't. It doesn't bother me, but
You get it?
I've dressed as a clown
Yeah.
numerous times for Halloween,
Oh yeah.
and really, really, really fucked up clown.
Yeah, yeah.
Like I did it once. I last minute went to Goodwill and found a wedding dress, and then put this wedding dress, and I walked around with this parasol,
Oh my god.
and I put my makeup on. Portia put my makeup on, and then we went down to the Ventura Beach Club. And when we left there, it was kind of sprinkling. And so all of that makeup just kind of run down and got it, dude.
You look fucked up.
Oh my! We all actually the whole crew looked really, really fucked up. And when we walked into the sewer, and it was packed, and everybody moved out of the way.
That's awesome, dude.
I've had a couple of them.
Yeah.
I did one year. I wasn't gonna go out, and then my homegirl Danielle was like, "Hey, just let's go," and I'm fucking all right. Let's go.
Yeah.
So I just put on a wife beater, made it look all dirty, took some jeans, cut them into some serious Daisy Dukes, and put a cowboy hat on, and then they just did like clown makeup.
Yeah. It's gonna be hard.
And then
hard as a rock right now. By the way.
I put a blue rubber glove on, and I painted these two fingers brown.
Yeah.
And I didn't wear any underwear underneath the shorts.
Oh my lord.
And so we go to the sewer, and we're hanging out at the sewer, and I posted up on the wall like, damn, Burt Reynolds.
Oh, okay.
So I had that. Remember when Burt Reynolds posed and he sat there with his head like this, and he had his legs?
Yeah.
I did that, and everybody that walked into the door at the sewer is just straight nut, taint, butthole. They saw the whole 9 yards, man.
Shit.
And you could just see their faces. It was absolutely epic, man. We went to the Ventura Theater. They had something going on, and everybody's in costume. And we were standing by the bar, and it was packed. You know how that bar between there and the rail, how packed it gets?
It's nuts, yeah.
I had a gigantic space around me that nobody would walk into.
Nope.
And every once in a while, somebody wouldn't be paying attention, usually a young female, and she would walk through, and you could see her see me, and the look of, where do I go? How do I get away?
Yeah.
Oh, dude,
This
it
is
was
everything my parents warned me about.
Yeah, so much fun, man. I've seen the look on people's face and with clowns, and I can get it. I mean, it's especially if you had, a parent or an uncle or somebody that teased you or fucked with you about clowns.
Yeah. Yeah, it's an odd one, man. I mean, there's a lot of those things.
I don't think it's odd. I don't think being scared of clowns is odd.
No, I don't think it's odd.
I think if you have a terrifying fear of mimes,
that's
kind of odd.
Like what they're going to be all stuck in the box. And shit. Like,
but clowns are pretty. They're gnarly, man, or they can be. Even if they're friendly looking, they're not.
They're not. Yeah, there's a sadness to those fucking things, man. Yeah, it's just a wild move to be a clown, like a real one.
Yeah,
like you're gonna be a clown, like,
and that's gonna be your life choice.
Like, dude, that's a move, man.
Yeah.
How do you? I mean, the only you just can't really like Bozo, dude. I used to watch Bozo the Clown when I was a kid. You know what I mean?
That was a different era.
It was, but it was still creepy. But I watched it out of like pure. Every time I watched Bozo the Clown, the only thing I watched it for was I'm like, he's gonna snap. He's gonna fucking lose it one day, dude.
Yeah.
And I'm gonna see it. And I'm gonna be so fucking excited.
Yeah.
When it happens, you know what I mean? Because you're like I wonder if, I don't know who is Bozo? Is there any information on him? There has to be some documentaries, dude.
But if you think about
fucking move, dude.
If you think about back, so that was Bozo was like in the 60s and 70s?
60s, 70s, yeah. Because it was on like 5 a.m. when I woke up as a kid on Saturday. It would be the first thing I would watch if I woke up really early.
So that is all remnants of vaudeville
Sure.
and true circus acts and true circus. You know, like that's where the remnants of that comes. So if the circus comes into town and you live out in the country and you know, you see something in that, how exciting would that be if you don't have a TV and a phone and you know, like if you don't have everything, you know what I mean? Like I could see going like, hey man, that'd be a fun life. Let me put makeup on and go juggle and make people laugh and have a good time. But now with everything that we've seen
like the
and, you know,
movie you could do.
yeah, I mean, you got you got John Wayne Gacy.
Oh yeah. Dude.
You know, but
Ugh,
I mean,
Gacy.
I wonder how many Americans still actually like go to clown school.
I don't know. It's like a big French thing, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's probably more than you'd think, I bet, dude. You know?
Yeah.
But even
I mean,
when,
they still do that fucking WWE wrestling. I mean, that's just a bunch of clowns.
calm down, dude.
I mean, come on, man.
You're going to fucking
All
roll
they
up
do
on
is
John Cena right now,
I don't know,
dude?
man, I'll
How
slap him.
dare you, sir?
Him and
rude.
Stone Cold.
Those guys. Don't you fucking talk about our national treasure
It's
like
actually
that.
really hard to say that because I was thinking, man, if for some crazy ass reason he heard this, I was like,
Oh, dude, you'd be
fuck that dude. I'm gonna go fuck that guy
Stone
up.
Cold would put you in a stunner so fast.
Jesus
dude.
Christ.
Yeah, he has. Stone Cold Austin actually has one of the fucking best podcasts on planet Earth. He is the most delightful, fucking hilarious human I've ever heard in my life.
Really?
He cracks me up, dude. He talks to a lot of ex-wrestlers and shit, but he is exactly who you would want him to be.
Yeah.
I mean, he's so fucking funny, man.
All those wrestler guys, especially the older ones, I can't.
Well, because he's an
say-
old Texan. You know
yeah,
what I mean?
I can't speak on the new ones because I haven't watched wrestling since high school.
Right.
They all come from crazy.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, I mean,
Sure.
fucking, hey, brother.
Macho Man?
No, Macho Man.
Hulk Hogan.
Yeah,
Hulk Hogan.
Macho Man, Hulk Hogan, Rowdy
Ultimate
Piper.
Warrior, dude. Oh,
Dude,
Rowdy
I mean,
Roddy Piper.
all the stories,
Yeah,
when you
they're
do
insane.
get a chance
Jake
to hear
the
him
Snake
sit there and
Roberts,
talk.
bro.
Yeah.
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 Insane.
Dusty Rhodes,
Oh, yeah, dude.
you know, the Hart brothers,
Yep.
you know,
Yeah.
that was,
And
those
what-
guys
did
were
you-
all nuts.
Were you ever like a big wrestling fan? Like
In high
as
school.
a kid?
In WWF.
Did you really consider that it was not like real at all?
I never in my life thought it was real.
Never.
No. My dad, my
Well,
my grandma was
clarify
into
real,
it.
right? I mean,
Well, they're real athletes,
obviously,
you know, and what they
slap
do
the
is
fuck out of
pretty.
each other.
Yeah, what they do is
those guys'
insane.
injuries are insane.
Yeah, and
But
how
the
much they
outcome
work
is
and what they
pre-driven.
do, but it is a storyline.
Yeah.
My grandma was into it back in the 50s and 60s, I'm guessing.
Okay.
So my grandma was into it forever. And so I remember my dad talking about how much grandma loves wrestling and then just letting us know, like, yeah, that shit's not real.
Yeah.
You know, because it's crazy what they do.
Yeah.
But it's not real, you know. And so I never had.
Dude, when I was a kid, I was a absolute Hulkamaniac, dude. I was
Yeah.
all fucking in. Because that was like my years. Like when Hulk came into that's when I started wrestling, dude. Or watching
Yeah.
that shit. And I was like, this is a actual fucking superhero, dude. You
Yeah.
know what I mean? Like to watch him body slam Andre the Giant, dude, was the most crazy thing I think to this day I've ever seen.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And then when you see all the stories now about how during that match, everyone talks about Andre the Giant being so fucking gnarly that you never knew if he was going to let you win or not. Because there's
Yeah.
no way you could fucking possibly win if you really wanted to, right? And then that outcome, him, you know, them coming together and he's like, slam me, you know, and let fucking Hulk slam him, you know? You're like, damn, dude. Because
Yeah.
I literally, I was in my fucking like Ninja Turtle underwear, no shirt on, screaming like in the house. You know what I mean? Like I was dying, dude. It was the craziest thing I had ever seen in my life.
That's the best. That's some of the best shit ever.
Ever, dude.
Dude,
Right.
it was like how cool it was when like all your friends would be like, "Hey man, it's time to go watch the A-Team.
Oh, dude, the
A-Team's
A-Team?
on.
Come on,
You
dude.
time to go
Yeah.
watch the A-Team."
Come on,
You know?
now, dude.
I was watching
Yeah, A-Team. And dude, every time Mr. T walked in, you're like, oh, shit's about to go
Yeah.
down, dude.
Yeah.
Enforcers here. It's fucking over. You know?
Yep.
Yeah, it was awesome.
And
man.
Face, Murdoch. I mean, yeah, man, it was so good. I always liked that crazy dude.
God, I wish they would bring back 70s TV was like the
can't,
fucking
man.
best. I know.
I was watching something on YouTube today, and I think it was something about one of the comedians, and I was watching it, and they cut in some of Hogan's Heroes.
Oh, yeah. See, that was a show that
and
I never watched.
I watched it, and one of it was this big German dude. And I saw nothing. I know nothing. I was asleep as he's walking backwards out the door. And I was like, man, how long before somebody sees that and goes, oh, that's offensive?
Oh, I'm sure.
You
it's
know, and
already
that's
happened,
so,
yeah.
so that's,
Yeah.
you know, although I went and saw John Wick 4 last night.
You did?
Oh,
fuck!
my God,
I
dude.
wanted to see it so bad this weekend.
3 hours.
Is it really?
It's 3
Is
hours.
It worth every 3
yeah, I
hours?
loved every last. Dude.
Damn it, dude.
And then.
God, you're a step ahead of me, man.
and then-
Fucking kids, dude.
And
fucking kids.
it's so
Me
good.
and King were going to see it this weekend, and we just didn't get to it.
It's so good. It is so good. And there's shit that happens, and I laugh hysterically.
Yeah. At the pure raw violence. of
Yeah.
fucking
And
things.
then
Yeah.
I realize that I am literally the only person in the theater
man.
laughing, dude.
When did you see it?
Yeah, last night.
Fuck.
Was it? What's today?
Today's.
Yeah, we went last night after I got off work.
dude.
3 hours, bro.
That's fine.
It's a commitment.
I will
Yeah.
absolutely commit 3 hours to John Wick.
It's so good.
I'll watch John Wick. It is my Fast and Furious, dude.
100%.
I will watch John Wick fucking 12.
Not only that, I won't watch Fast and Furious.
Me neither.
Yeah. I think I watched the first one, maybe part of 2. But I own John Wick on my phone, 1, 2, and
Dude,
3.
I've watched every one of them so many
Yeah.
times, dude.
Yeah.
God, and it's
It's
fucking
so
good,
good,
huh?
dude. Oh, I loved
gonna go
it.
see
I
it.
loved it so much, man. And again, it's
This is why this podcast works.
yeah.
Because I fucking John Wick.
I giggled and
Yeah.
laughed so because I mean I laugh so loud anyways, and just catch myself rolling at something that is just absurd.
It's so absurd.
And then realize when I'm done laughing that nobody else was laughing at it, and I'm like right in front of everybody, man.
Right.
We did those, and I'll never do it again. Where you sit on the seat and the seat moves with you, and
the
it,
XD
dude,
shit?
yeah,
Yeah,
man, it was
no, I hate
horrible.
that shit.
Yeah, it was not
shit
fun
hitting
at
your
all.
ankles while you're in there.
Yeah,
Oh, dude.
The seat was so uncomfortable, especially for a 3-hour movie.
Right.
But yeah, just another
Was it packed?
fantastic. No, not
not too
really.
bad?
It was the upper seats, all the seats behind us, because we literally sat in the aisle.
Oh, okay.
So all the seats behind us were full,
Yeah.
but all the seats up front were
well,
pretty empty.
Those are dog. What
Yeah.
that type of person that sits in those front 3 rows
yeah,
is an animal, dude.
yeah. I can't. It makes me
Who the
sick.
fuck does that?
Yeah.
Who's like, I want to watch a movie.
So
Like,
dang it.
head completely in the air. But
there's a new
I'm gonna go see it
character
this
in
week.
the movie,
God,
and I won't get into it. God, I wish we'll get back into this, man.
Yeah.
There's a lot of cool references in the movie that I've never caught before.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there was some old movie references.
Really?
Yeah, but I God, I want to talk to you about it. So
Yeah,
bad,
no, I
dude.
want to see it.
Yeah,
I'm gonna go
we'll
see it in
hold
the
off.
theater.
Yeah,
I watched every one of them in the theater. Like first.
Yeah,
There's,
I think I have too.
they're so.
I think I maybe went and watched 3 by myself.
Yeah, that would make sense. Yeah,
Yeah.
I would absolutely do that.
Yeah, Portia was not a fan.
Not a fan, huh?
She wasn't a gun fan, not a violence fan, not horrible,
can't
horrendous,
be everything.
bloodthirsty, violent fan. Yeah, so that was one of the ones
That's
where
why
I'm
she
just
was
like,
a
I'll go.
nice, kind,
But yeah, she's an angel,
beautiful
yeah,
angel.
Yeah, but like,
And you're like, he killed him with a fucking carrot, dude.
oh, dude,
Yeah, a pencil, a fucking pencil. He killed 4 people with
Yep.
a fucking pencil, dude.
yep.
God, I love it,
so
dude.
good. She went and saw she was like, hey, do you want to go see Les Miserables? Right, is that it?
Yeah.
She's all, do you want to go see that? And if you want to go,
Miserables.
we'll go. And I'm like, no.
No.
I have absolutely no interest. And I think you already know that.
Yeah.
And she had that smile on her face.
Yeah.
She goes, yeah, I figured. I'm going to go with somebody else. And she went, and I think it was her and Sinead, and she just thought it was fantastic. And I'm like, man, I'm sorry. I'm it's just not part of my palate.
The musical thing does not do it for me, dude. I hate that.
None of them. I don't think I've ever seen a musical that I've enjoyed.
Seen a couple.
Well, I think Blazing Saddles can be considered a musical. It
That
does
is
have
true.
a musical. And then
Yeah.
there's another one.
There's a handful.
Oh, Danny Kaye, dude.
What?
Danny Kaye.
I've never seen that.
You never seen Danny Kaye's it's 60s,
Oh, yeah.
and he would do. There's some really good stuff where it would be musical stuff in there, and he would dance and stuff.
Yeah.
But
it doesn't do it for me, dude. I don't
Inspector
get it.
General. He did a movie called The Inspector General and stuff.
I've heard of that, but I've
and
never seen it.
Yeah, but it wasn't like a big production type stuff. It was just kind of him doing funny, goofy shit. He was really good.
Yeah, I don't know, man. The musicals don't do it for me, but John
I'm with
Wick
you.
sure does, dude. John Wick fucking.
Yeah.
It hits every one of my white trash fucking
Yeah.
sub genes.
Have you watched
all of them, dude?
Have you watched that Mel Gibson one on Netflix?
No, not yet.
I haven't either. I started to watch it, but
Yeah.
I just wasn't into it at that time.
Yeah, I got to check that one out.
His movie Payback.
Ooh.
Have you seen that one?
Oh, wait. You're talking about, yes.
Mel Gibson.
Yeah, the drug on concrete or whatever. Is that what you're talking about?
The one where he gets his foot smashed with a sledgehammer?
No, not that one. I'm talking about his new one.
Yeah.
Netflix. I'm almost finished with it, dude, and it's taken me 4 attempts to watch it.
Okay. All right. It makes me feel way better
It's
about not
such a
getting into
long burn, dude. Like, it
Yeah.
doesn't get good to the last 30 minutes.
it. Yeah.
And I'm like literally there, and I literally I turned it off today and went, I'm fucking done. And
Yeah.
I is in the middle of all the action, dude.
I'm really glad.
Vince Vaughn is awesome, but it's such a slow burn. Like,
Yeah.
it's them in their car for 90% of the movie, dude.
Yeah.
You know,
Yeah.
not great. Not great.
We went and saw Jason Statham's newest one. I don't know what it is.
I don't know.
And it's right when I quit drinking.
So you were having hallucinations?
No, it was before I quit drinking. It was right when I was
okay.
I'm done drinking because
Right.
we went in there and I don't think I was there a half hour and passed out. It was like,
fuck.
it was just a long ass day and we'd had some
Yeah.
wine and I got in there and it was so exciting that I fell asleep rather rapidly. I was like, we got to go, man. This ain't working.
Yeah, man. I got to see John Wick 4. God damn it, dude. That makes me so
Dynamite.
mad.
Highly recommend it. Fantastic movie. Go see it.
Yeah.
If you just love, it's just the same
Shit, dude.
Same exact shit.
That's what you want.
Some serious references, man. I really wish that you had watched
we'll
it.
talk about it. I'm gonna see it this week.
The references, man. Let's get together and we'll talk about it as soon as we can because there's some references in there to other movies that are old.
Okay.
That I really want to talk to somebody about.
Right.
Because they really shocked the shit out of me. Really.
Oh. Okay.
Yeah.
That's good.
Yeah.
Well, fuck yeah, man. Well, let's get out of here. Thanks, guys, for joining the podcast. 1091 Scandy Avenue. Go check out the garage. Jay's sober and looks actually pretty happy behind the bar sober. Which except for a few annoying customers that you had.
Yeah, it was fine.
Yeah, it's all good.
know. Yeah.
Anyway, they spend money. Good.
Yes.
Good. God bless them. Right.
Yep. God bless mushrooms.
Anyway, guys, if you ever want, please like, subscribe, comment, do the things. Let's get this podcast going. It's always growing a little bit. Could always grow more. I really appreciate it. I love you. And more guests coming up soon.
If you want to be a guest, email.
Yeah, hit us up, dude.
Yeah, if you got a good story or
Gmail.
you got something you need to talk about or want to talk about or just want to come hang out and you got something to say, hit Craig up. And
Not Jay.
don't. Because all I'm going to do is send you to Craig. But,
there you go.
Yeah, and if Craig doesn't get back to you, it's because he doesn't want to hear you.
That's right. All right. Love you guys. Bye.
Bye.